everyone, and welcome to your Wednesday watch. I'm doing a little kind of Halloween theme nails this week. I can't stand Halloween nails. Give me Christmas and everything else, but Halloween, I'm just like, it's just one night, and then you've got like those crazy, horrible nails. But this is my take on it, and I'm going Maleficent. So I've themed this around Maleficent, all the Maleficent colours. Obviously using Maleficent glitter and Stargazer, which are two beautiful glitters. But yeah, if I was going to be a Disney character, naturally I'd be Ariel. But for the wicked side, I love Maleficent. She's such a sort. I love her. Anywho, elephant in the room, guys. Who noticed that I didn't put up a Wednesday watch last week? I did one the previous week, but luckily that one was scheduled because since the 4th of October, I have been just assigned to my bed with COVID. I've been really, really poorly. Really, really poorly. Like passing out. Poor Chris, the one night, I was just like, I got up, next thing I'm down, and I'm being woken up to him covering me in wet flannels, bless him. But I was fine. My breathing was never affected or anything like that. It was just I couldn't stop being sick, dizzy. I'm still dizzy now. Like, I don't think I'm ever going to drink a glass of vino ever again, because for like 2-3 weeks it's just felt like a constant hangover. It's really strange. I'm just, like I've been around on the waltzers, and as soon as you come off and you can't really feel your legs, that's where I'm at. We laugh about it now. All 4 of us in the house got it, and all 4 of us were completely different. But obviously me, drama queen, I had to go all out, didn't I? But I laugh now because obviously I'm left with the COVID cough and being told to up my fluids, and those two together means that I don't have enough pairs of underwear to withstand the volume of piss. Basically, I can't stop coughing, I can't stop pissing. It smells like, and I can't smell it, but I'm assuming that it just smells like an old people's home in here. Just Kai, just, what's that smell? It's just piss. It's just Kai, she smells like piss. So yeah, but I'm getting over it now, and I'm back. This is your Wednesday watch, and I really hope you enjoy it. Don't be worried though, peeps. It was nice that I was missed. Some people like, I noticed that you weren't about on Instagram or doing anything. And that was why. Never mind. I'm okay now. I lost a stone in a week. There is an upside to it. Stone in a week. But yeah, I'm back on the gain train now. I'm like, fuck it, snicker for breakfast. Why not? Anyway, let's forget about the cove. We're done with that. Back to nails. Right, so I have done a full glitter on the little finger, and this ring finger I'm going to be doing some colour blocking. And then whilst I'm waiting for that one to cure, I'm going to just do my reverse smile line for this one. So I put the first bead down. I've made sure the back of it is lovely and flush before I start to walk the product down, using the sides of it to tailor it in. And there we are. I can just tailor it in, making sure that I leave that wall. We want the wall so that we can push product up to it, and it's literally what I'm doing on that ring finger as well. For the colour blocking, all you've got to do is build a wall. With that purple, the purple rain that I've used from Glitterbels on that ring finger, I did just tidy it up with my brush as I would do a reverse smile line, but I'm going to show you different ways that you can do it. You can tidy it with your brush and create your straight line. I'm going to show you how I do it I just use fishing wire just from eBay. You can use craft knives. I didn't have one of those, so I haven't used it in this one. You can just do it as straight as you can and go straight in, or if you're not that confident, you can go in as you would with the smile line with your metal file and crisp it up. That way is slower though, because you're waiting for each one to cure, and then you're filing it. You're going to see I'm going to file this purple one just to show you what I would do. Just covering over my powders there with some tissue. And you would just go in, and each row or whatever you're creating, you would go in with your metal file, making sure it was lovely and crisp. This adds a bit of time. It also adds filing dust. So personally, and I'm going to do it most of the way through this, I'm going to be using the fishing wire technique. It gives me a pretty crisp line. I can just tidy it up a little bit if I need to, but yeah, I'll go in now with Crazy Frog from Glitterbels. I'm working quite dry. You're not going to be working like you do with normal coloured acrylic where you would paint it. You need to build product up. You need to build a wall. So I'm going in, make sure you push up to the line that you've already created. Otherwise you're going to have gaps and you're not going to have that really nice sharp lines that you want. So just pulling it down roughly into the shape I'd like. You want it to cure slightly but not too much. I just give it a few seconds, going in with my fishing wire. It is tricky on a Flexi-hand that I'm using today because there's no resistance, so there's a few wobbles that I have, but that's it. You just push it straight in and pulling it straight back down. I'm just tidying it up a little bit there with my nail. And then you're good to go in with the next one. There's no time waiting. You don't have to go in and file it. No messing about with your brush trying to straighten it. It's just pull it down. Now I'm going in with Stargazer, just picking up an eye bogey size bead of clear acrylic, dipping it into the raw glitter and doing exactly as I did. But this time I am going to try and straighten that line with my brush because I'm going to let that cure, and then you've got to have to cover it in a clear because this is just a raw glitter. So I'm going to be covering it in clear and I'll get my real sharp line from that. I'm going to be putting a marble on this nail using the Pebble Rain, Crazy Frog and Carbon Black. First off, picking up two colours on the same brush. So I always pick up the lightest colour first, which was the Crazy Frog, and then dipping into Pebble Rain. Then I do my cuticle, so just patting it around the cuticle and pulling down. This makes sure that my cuticle is always nice and neat. Then 3 wet beads going across in a diagonal across the nail. I'll then use the tip of my brush like a knife to cut through all 3 of them whilst they're lovely and wet. You don't want to waste too much time because otherwise the beads will start to polymerize and you won't be able to pull through. Try not to pull through the same bead because you'll just mess up the lines and it will kind of all just go into a big mess. I alternate the colours as well, so I went, what did I do, purple, black, and then, no, did I green, purple, black, and then purple. So this time I'm going to do it the other way around so that I don't end up with all one colour on the one side. Now I was a bit slower with this and you can see by how that didn't really pull through as well. So you have got to be quick because the quicker you are, the wetter it will be and it will just go on just like paint. So yeah, you've got to be nice and quick. Wetter is better, 100%. So tip of the brush, pulling through all 3, back down through all 3 and back up again. Once it looks like marble, I'm so sorry. Once it looks like marble, you've got to step away. Otherwise you'll ruin it. I'm so sorry for coughing. It's just a little tiny tickle going on. But yeah, it'll be fine. Now look at that middle nail. Fucking Flexi hands. They're so good, but they're also a pain in the arse, aren't they? Look at it. Like, where's it going? It looks like my wang eye. It's like off to the shop. Whilst the rest of them are picking up the change. Yeah, I do like flexi hands and I get asked a lot. This one is a very good one from Flexi Finger and I love it because it's posable. But actually, do you know what I say? If you have got an hour and a half, 2 hours spare to sit and do a set of nails, if you've got, if you're willing to give away that product, because that's it, this Flexi hand, she's just having this set of nails for free. My time is not being paid for. My products are not being paid for. So if you're willing to do that, my advice would not be to buy a £200 hand. My advice would be run a competition on your socials. It will create engagement on those platforms. Some lucky, I'm doing like inverted commas, some lucky winner will win a free set of nails. Bearing in mind you would have already had this exposure from running this competition, she'll win a set of nails. She is then your flexi hand. You're not going to have these nail tips flying out. You're giving away products for free, yeah. You're giving away your time for free, which you're doing anyway. But the other bonus is, if you create a banging set, you have 3 weeks of free advertising walking around, because Sheila's going to go into Tesco's like, oh my God, girl, I won a competition. Look at my nails. Aren't they great? Like, oh my God, who did them? And they'll be like, oh, so-and-so. You might then just get a few more clients as well. This flexi bitch, she's not going anywhere. She's not going to tell anybody about how great your nails are. So yeah, a little bit of advice. Just run a free competition. Yeah, defo, just do it. Free advertising, practice on a real person, and no outlay for a flexi hand. Yeah, 100%. Right, back to this nail. This nail, I was thinking, like witches' socks. I know Maleficent, she would never wear that. To be honest, underneath that clock, she's got suspenders on. Oh, yeah, she wouldn't be wearing these socks, but I was just thinking witchy. We're going to have some stripy socks going on. So this was kind of like a candy cane stripy witch sock. So I'm going to do, as I've described, I'm just going to be using this fishing wire down the nail. You'll see it's not the quickest nail design to do, but they're only having one on each nail, and I'll tie it up somewhere else. You'll see that I don't do the thumb in these nails as well, because most of the time when I'm doing a crazy design, the thumb just gets what the little finger's got. It never gets anything decent because it's not in any of my photographs. So why am I going to give it the time of day? So yeah, that thumb would just have what the little finger's got going on. So yeah, we're going to continue with this. I'm going to let you watch for a second and then I'll be back for some more random rambles. So I crisped up that smile line with our trusty metal file. I couldn't use anything else. Love it. It gives you real sharp shaping. So it's nice and crisp, and I'm going to go in with that lovely glitter that's called Stargazer. We're going to use Stargazer, and we're going to be using the Maleficent glitter as well. I will, in the description box, I will put everything that I've used so that you can see where it's from, all the discount codes, everything. So yeah, that's where that'll be, I guess. Yeah, I'm getting good at this YouTubey thing. I guess that's where it'll be. Oh God, my kids will kill me if they hear this. They'll be like, "Mum, you're so terrible at YouTube." Archie did say to me the other day, he's like, "Mum, I don't mean to offend you, but your followers, they're not really going up much. A lot of the YouTubers that I follow, they have like millions of followers, and I think the problem is that it's nails, and nobody really likes nails." Well, there you go. The kid just kicked me whilst I was down. I was like on my arse, fighting off a virus, and he just comes in with that one. Another little blow to me. Thank you, child. I love you too. So yeah, he told me that I should do some unboxing or maybe some gaming. So, don't worry, I have no plans to become a gamer. I think he was doing it for his own benefit, really. So yeah, I'm not going to become a gamer anytime soon. I'm just going to tickle along with what we're doing here. And yeah, thanks guys. I do love that you all tune in on a Wednesday and watch and comment. It's really good. Thank you. Right, back to nails. Maleficent. So it's part of the Disney Hero and Villain collection from my website. And yeah, I really do love this. This one is one that you can't find this glitter anywhere. I've spoken about it before. When I created the Hero and Villain glitter collection, I created mood boards and picked out colours and scenes and different things that would create that character. So I have a tiny Bible, I call it my Bible, which is like, well, it's like a cookbook. It has every glitter, and it's like a cup of this, a third of that, a pinch of that, to create one-off glitters that, yeah, you can't find them anywhere else. So they're pretty special. Yeah, love them. And yeah, Maleficent. What a bae. Right, what am I going to do next, Kai? I'm going to go in and I'm going to cap these. Now, that ring finger won't need capping. He's got his base layer. I've created enough height with the product that we had. I've capped that glitter already. It just won't need it. So, but only if you've created enough height. So I'm going in with my clear beads, keeping it nice and wet. I just want it to run down this nail, protecting the glitter, leaving the product at the back to create an apex, but just feathering it down the nail to protect glitter. You need to make sure that nothing is sparkling. If it sparkles, then it's going to disappear when you come out with your file. Now I'm going to let you watch this little bit of the video of me encapsulating, and then I'm back in a bit because I've left a tiny bit of e-filing in because I know you all love that. There wasn't a lot that I needed to do with the e-file, to be honest, because the lines are pretty much there, but I knew that if I didn't have a little bit of a file reveal of that colour blocking, somebody would have said, "I wish you would have left that in, Kylie." So yeah, I have gone in and left that in. It's only a tiny bit because, to be honest, there wasn't a lot to file. So I hope you enjoy that in a bit. Here you go, one for the wank bank. We're going to go in an e-file with a 5-in-1 from my website. This has different grits upon the bit itself. So the tip of it is a fine, and then you've got a medium and then a coarse at the bottom. So the way you angle this will determine what grit you're using. So fucking look at that, fucking tip fell out. Yeah, just using it a little bit on this smile line where it's a little bit more bulky. But like I say, we really didn't need much, but I've left it in there for you because if you're like me, you do get turned on by a bit of e-filing. Now, top coat. Let's do it. I'm going to let you enjoy the rest of this video now. We're going to leave you with the top coating, and I have left in a little teeny tiny bit of crystal placements. So I hope you enjoy it, guys. Now, if you do enjoy it, please, I would love it if you would subscribe. Press that bell. Every single Wednesday, there'll be a new video with the random rambles from me of what's gone on in my week, which, yeah, there's always something. So, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it, guys. Thank you. And I will be back next Wednesday. So, see you then. Thank you all. Bye.